Okay, right, so parcel unboxing from Alterbag. So I have been really looking forward to this one. Mostly because I've had the Alterbag Mini for almost a year and a half now, and I simply can't think of a better bag option for e-skaters and PEV riders. Now, if you've got any recommendations of any other bags that could be better or improve on the design, comment below, because I'm yet to see a bag under the price point and the quality and the convenience of having an Alterbag. So, that all being said, I'm going to be opening up this bag and seeing what's inside. I've been looking forward to this for absolutely ages. This is the new 2020 2021 edition, not sure, 2020-2021 edition of the Maxi and Mini. So, wow, so this must be the new Maxi Alterbag, and it is Maxi. It's huge, absolutely massive. As always, good quality from Alterbags, looking really good. Handle, waist strap, but we'll have a look more of that in a second. We'll see what else we've got inside my little goodie bag. This must be the Mini. So yeah, this is the Mini Alterbag. Now the one he sent over to me is the gunmetal, which is this one. Now I thought this would be really shiny and shimmery, but it's actually really nice subtle. It's almost like, well, it's more like grey than gunmetal, really, to be honest, so that's quite nice. So let's have a look at the Maxi and the Mini. So as you can see, there's a significant amount of difference in the size difference between the two bags. So we'll just have a look at the Mini, because this is the one I'm familiar with, and then I'll have a look at the Maxi afterwards. Now there's only, the only difference is in the volume of the bags. Now the Mini has a volume of 16.9 litres and the Maxi has 28 litres of capacity. And that is a big difference. So that'd be interesting to see what kind of stuff you're taking with you for rides or a weekend. So this is quite interesting to see the differences. Mostly the volume is the difference. So the dimensions for the Mini is 28.9 inches by 15.7 inches. So 15.7 inches wide and 18.9 inches tall. Okay, so this is a brand new one. This is after a year and a half with off-road riding as well. Right, so that's the black one with mud features, as you can see. And we'll go through my usage and comparing against the old one and what's been improved in the new design. So let's start with the front and then work our way round, comparing it as we go. So starting off with the front pouch. Stickers, which is nice. It's a nicer material on the inside. It's nice and soft actually. One thing I think would be good on a feedback on it is if this had like a zip in it. So you could decide if you wanted to use this or take it out. That's good. So this is the side pouch, nice and colourful, so you can see your gear nice and easy. Now for me, on this side, I would put on the left my Insta360. That will go in here. Okay, so that will go in there. And on the other side, which is here, I would put my remote. So your remote fits nicely in there with cables as well. Side pouches again, this, what do I use that for? So let's get the original back up. So original one, COVID and winter in UK, I will have something like a glove, hand sanitizer, and I have like a little cush for holding coffee, because I always like going for a coffee and a ride, which is nice, and stopping for a drink. So that goes in there, so that goes in nicely. And what's good about the compressed pouch is that it will hug your stuff nice and close. So that'll fit a water bottle in there nicely. Or for me, I'll put my gloves, spare inner tubes and stuff like that. And obviously you have one on the other side. So one thing they've done as well is included is a waist strap for the bag. So one thing that was a bit of a pet peeve for me when I had my bag, especially when it was heavily loaded with camera gear, shopping, or a board on the back, it would sometimes flap about. So finally, Alterbag have improved their design. Another thing that's really important to me is when I'm riding, I don't want to see these cables flapping around. So what they've done as well, you can slot them. It's a little bit snug, but you can do it. Tuck it into the waist of the backpack. So now it's a very neat design. Also with that as well, if you don't want these, you can also tuck those in as well. But I think for me, I'm going to be keeping those out. Look at the handle. Now the handle is a very nice premium quality of the bag. It's a really nice snug grip. It's also versatile and it moves around a lot, which is good. Looking above here, these top clips of the backpack open up and shut, which is nicely. So I'm going to pop both those open up the backpack board, carrying feature, and we'll have a look at that now. So when you open up the board carrying part, you have an additional zip here. Now that goes around the body of the board. So looking at the back here, we have our 3 clips that are required to carry your skateboard and the back of your bag. So undo those. So these are really good quality, listen to that, really solid clips, so they are going to hold out really well. So unplug that. Also the carrier for your skateboard. Now we're going to put so we're going to be putting this on the Evolve GTR in a second, but that bag cover seems really good. So this will go over your backpack, but we'll do a demonstration of that shortly. So let me just put this away and we'll look back at this shortly. All complete, obviously. So now let's have a look of the outside one more time. So one thing they've added to the new bag is these hidden pockets to the side. So that's really good because you can just literally reach into the backpack, and there's one on the other side as well. Oh, and there's not. There is not. There's something special here. So we'll look at that now. We'll go back to that. They actually have another pocket at the top. Now that's really lovely. So if you see in there, they've got another hidden pocket, a very wide, large pocket. Now I didn't know this was in this bag, so that's really lovely to see. Also that nice bright colour, so if you put something in here, you're not going to lose it. So I'm going to have a look at something actually. This is my skate tool bag, which I carry everywhere. So putting it in the front pouch. All that. Oh, it fits in there lovely. That fits in there much easier. So potentially I'll keep my helmet cover in there and I'll put something additional in there. So that is a really nice large void to put like a little toolkit in there as well, which is nice. So as I was saying, so that side is for the front pouch, and then here is a secret side pouch. So instead of doing unclipping the roll top, now that's one thing I didn't realise could have been improved actually. So the roll top design is really nice because when you open up the top pouch, it rolls all the way up, so you have that capacity that you need. For me, if you're going for like a short day trip skating, that's the only size that you would need, which is good. But instead of opening the clip, unrolling it, zipping up and reaching in, you can actually access a quick pouch. So that's a really nice improvement to the new models of the bag. So open up the main compartment. So look. Inside here, now we'll do some B-roll in here. You have a inside zip, which I didn't know was in there as well. So many more pockets in this bag that was in there, which I never knew was in there from new edition. So you've got a pouch, a zip pouch on the inside. You've also got your main compartment, which goes the whole way, and a laptop sleeve with 2 additional pockets. Now, unfortunately on my one, those have ripped on there, but I think that's mostly because I used to carry like large power banks in there, which has caused a snag on the pockets, which has caused a bit of difficulty. But other than that, I believe that's the majority of the features. But what's good about Alterbag, this is why I really like it, is that is the mini with full size. Obviously from waist to my head you can see the expansion. Now that's a very large size, but when you roll it down, it gets a lot smaller. So when you roll that down, look how much smaller that compact design has and how thin that is. However, it has the volume to have a full capacity. Now let's have a look at the Maxi. That is very, very Maxi. I wonder if there's any more additional features. So you've got the back strap as before. So we'll go for this one a little bit faster. Opening up front pouch. Once again, sticker. Very large pouch on this one. Main compartment. No more additional pockets, but a very, my whole arm pretty much fitting in there. A massive new void. Same side pouch. A larger side pouch for a remote or a camera, like a GoPro or something. Now let's look at the maximum capacity of this bag. Now look at that. That is enormous. So what can you stick in here? Anything would be my guess. I think for me, if you are someone who is looking for, like, I can't look how big it is. So I hold my arm up. So if you're looking for more of a weekend, more dedicated bag, so this is the kind of bag you want if you say you're a student and you're going away for a weekend or going touring or going on holiday. This will fit everything you will need, and it will fit your board in there as well, which is an extra bonus. So you have to ask yourself, let me roll this down. The Maxi or the Mini. Day to day, if you're going to pop to shops, get some groceries, get some small stuffs, if you're vlogging, you're on your charger, that's the one you want. If you want more of a dedicated bag with a weekend, you'll take some clothes with you, gym stuff, hoodies, massive amount of stuff, you can take the Maxi. So this is the option. You actually have the bag customized to what you need it for. So we'll do a install of a board now. So we'll show how you do that. And then what we'll do, we can go for a ride. And I'm going to show us like to some of the key features of having an Alterbag and some things I've learned which I like really a lot since I've had my bag, and what it's like to be living with an Alterbag. So let's do our install now. So we've got the Evolve GTR Carbon. This is my Viper edition. Video on how I've done this is on my channel. So what we're going to do, we'll get ourselves started. This is with the Dope Grip installed. So protecting your bag is going to be key because as we know, Dope Grip has a very strong grip. So what you want to do is simply open up the back compartment. And I normally just open up like a book. So the first thing you want to do is take out your cover for your bag. Now I really hope this fits because last time the carbon was a bit snug. So loop it around the top, give it a pull. Oh yes, thank you Ken if you're watching this, finally proven us what we wanted. So that was so much easier. Now before the other one would kind of ping off, so the new bag, oh god yes, the bag cover, thank you, it's so much nicer, so much nicer. It just needed a little bit more space, that was it. Right, so now you want that in the center of your bag, so that's in like so. Then you always need to make sure that the trucks and the wheels are facing away from you. So I will normally lay my bag down. Just remember, yeah. So the Velcro side of your backpack needs to be facing up. Just move your cable clips out of the way, lift it up, and you want to line up your grip to your Velcro to the bag covering. Next thing you want to do, move that out of the way, is take your clip and clip it in, tighten it up, as tight as it goes, not too much, but just to a firm standard. I like to tuck my loose straps away so it's nice and tidy. Inside like that. Do the same thing with the one above. Give yourself a little bit of slack. Clip it in, nice and firm. I like to tuck it away. Tuck away the excess already. Now you need to take your bottom strap. I like to loosen mine all the way. Now very, very careful this one. You don't want this to go round your motor. So what I like to do is go under my truck, tuck it through, round and under. So it's not round any of the cables. And then just loosen it down so it goes under on the pivot cup. So you don't want it to be clipping any of your motor cables because that can cause some damage. Oh, this is a little bit too low, so let me just raise this up an inch and tighten that in as well. So once that's done, like I said, you want to clip in the lower strap. I want to close it like a book. I normally just flip this over on this. This seems to be an easier way of doing it. A lot of cables here. Right, so as you can see here, there's this little zip that you need to connect, which will compress the board to the backpack, so it's nice and firm. You have these two clips on the top. Loosen up a little bit, because remember this is a brand new bag, I haven't used this yet. Clip once, give it a little tug, tighten it up, and then you have one on the opposite side as well. So now that is done, and now that is in. Now it's going to put it on. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So once it's on your back, you have a chest strap that clip. Let me just make sure my shoulders are aligned. So the way you want to start this is start with your shoulders first. Do like a little hop. Okay, so now that's nice and high. Then I want to do my chest. Now this is too tight at the moment, so I need to loosen that. Now the waist strap. Right, now that is going nowhere. So that's what it looks like from the back. Now this is the big thing. Don't want to jump out too much because of neighbours. But now that is now locked to my chest, so that's not going to move. So that is much more secure. So one thing you could do, which I like to do sometimes, is when you go out for an Eskate, you could take your main board and then you could take like a fun board or a mini board out with you when you're going out for a ride. So that's what it looks like with an Evolve GTR. We'll just put one more board in it just for fun. Okay, right, I really wanted to see if this will work. It also fits a LaCroix Prototipo, and the weight, oh my god, it's perfect. It's not too heavy. Look at that. Well chuffed with that. Look at that. Waist strap with the bag covering. So let me just tighten it up. Have it how I would have it if I went for a ride. Yeah, look. No cables flying about. You know. Lovely. That's even better. Seems even more balanced. Well, that is really, really blowing my socks off what boards it can have. So that's an Evolve GTR, a LaCroix Prototipo. Now, one thing that Alterbag do have, which hopefully I can get my hands on soon, is they do a bag spacer. So if you could put something even larger in there, so maybe like a larger Cali, or even a LaCroix Nazari, or even maybe a LaCroix Lone Star. We'll have to have a look. So here's some more footage of me riding using the bag day to day. Let's go straight in. So we've got a nice sunny day out in the UK, so I've taken the Alterbag with me because I'm visiting some family for like the first time since lockdown started. So I'm taking the Evolve out, a bit of a lightweight board, easy to travel with. So we're going from where we live on the coast to the train station to where I used to live, visit my brother, and we're having a bit of a nice chilled out ride and have a good time. So off we go. okay. Cool. Right, so as you can see, the convenience of my Alterbag, and then Cassie's irrequired run Alterbag apparently. But yeah, so easy to carry. Look, hands are free, doesn't weigh very much. It seems to be quite an easy little backpack to be rocking. So, public transport, 2 minutes, bags away, nice and tidy, nice tidy package, and you're away. Done. Okay, just simple as that. Put your bag away, board away, nice and easy. So we're just going to get on the train, get to our next stop, and then we'll finish up and get into my family's house. Right, so pretty much here now, so I'm going to sign off and then going to get ourselves back home for a review and a conclusion. Let's go. Okay, and that concludes our ride with the Alterbag. Just wanted to throw in some riding footage, just an example of what it's like to have the board out on a day-to-day thing. Now, I am an advocate for this bag. I've been rocking the Alterbag for about 1.5 years now. First discovered it from my mate Billy Wiz when we went to Brussels. Took a spare GTR battery, his board, and a week's worth of clothes in the Alterbag Mini. And I could just say, since I saw that, I was like, I really need to get myself one. Reached out, got one, and I've been loving them ever since. Now, things to make note of, pros and cons of the bag since I've had it. Pros, I think the cost for the bag and the features you get are really, really good. Carrying your board anywhere you go, and having that diversity as well. I rarely leave home without this bag because I can put all my skate stuff in it, like I said, expand it, make it smaller. Now, I really wish they had a variety of colours that came with the bag, maybe a purple or a white or something in between. A bit more colour variations would be really, really nice. I think the build quality is very, very good. The other thing I'd kind of give feedback for is this front pouch here. I wish they did a zip for the helmet strap that goes over the bag. For me, I've got a massive head and I don't really use that, and I use this as an additional pocket, less than stuff in the bag holder in there as well. Other things to make note of, I just really like it, to be honest. I can highly recommend the bag. I think for the cost point, reflection, colours, things like that, really, really good. Now, one thing to guys let you know about coming future products, there's going to be a new Alterbag variation coming up very, very soon. So I'm just going to show a little peek of what that might be now. So that's what it's going to be looking like in the near future. So have your guesses below in the comments section what you think that might be. Okay, one thing also to mention as well, you can actually get an adapter for your Alterbag to expand your bag wider for larger boards. Believe it or not, we've had the Evolve, the Prototypo, and with this adapter, we was able to get the Lacroix Super Sport in this bag as well. Please be careful when you're doing that, because unfortunately, because I hadn't mounted it properly on my bag, ended up snapping one of the clips. So just because the enormous weight of the thing is about 30 kilos, it is difficult to load that on your back. But with this adapter, if you've got a very wide board, maybe like a Cali, or say something like a Lacroix, or a really thick board, this adapter is what you need to expand the bag so you can get your bag, get your board on your back as well. If you want to get yourself a bag, use my code, which will be in the description below. I make nothing out of it, but I just love giving back to the community, giving you guys a bit of a discount and hopefully helping the community at the same time. But this has turned into a very, very, very long video, but I want to say absolutely thank you very much for watching. I want you to subscribe if you are new to this channel and you like what I'm doing. Drop a like if you found this informative, and comment what would you stick in your Alterbag. I'll say thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.